What is going on, you guys? So guess what I've been doing? Yo boy has been doing a lot of grinding. So ever since I uploaded that one video that showed you guys how to get 5-star gear really easily, well, I decided to go absolutely ham on that. So I've just been grinding for hours and hours and hours trying to get some grace sets so we can finally figure out if they're actually worth the grind. And I have finally finished one bonus set. So I'm very close to most of the other ones, but I'm going to try and get at least a video out on each one every single day. So let's get over which one I finally got. So for the first one that I finally got, it's actually the one that I really wanted, because this one in my opinion might be one of the best. At least on paper it seemed that way. And that grace is the Grace of Zonshu the Black Emperor. Sorry if I mispronounced that. I'm not very good at, Chinese words, I guess you could say. But it's also known as being the Subtlety of Water phase. So basically you need 6 pieces to even finish one of these bonus sets. And none of them can be accessories, because for some reason accessories don't give grace bonuses. I don't know why they thought that. I guess they just wanted to be more grindy. Anyways, what this one, the main thing that it does for the Subtlety of Water phase, you need to have level 70 or more in water to be able to even kind of use this. That's one of the requirements. But it makes it so after you use a critical strike, you do not use up any of your spirit gauge for a little while, whether that's going to be from spells or martial arts, dodging, anything like that. For around 5 seconds, it costs nothing to do it. As you will see in the background clips here that I've been doing, it just does nothing. It makes it so you don't have to use up any spirit for that time being. It says it's around 5 seconds, but realistically, after you actually get off a critical strike, it initiates the second that critical strike starts, not when it stops. So realistically, you only get around 3 to 4 seconds of actually being able to use it, so it's a little bit worse than what I thought. But that doesn't mean that it's completely worthless, So pretty much after you land any of these, you're gonna want to usually use a spell or a few, but honestly, it's okay. It's nothing too crazy. It gives you free damage for sure. It gives you safety damage too, because a lot of these spells or martial arts, they might use up a lot of your spirit gauge. So it's nice having maybe 1 to 3 free casts of something. So you can't complain about extra damage, but it's not a do or die. It's not something I'm like, oh, you need to have this for endgame content or anything like that. It's okay. It's definitely nice. And then for PvP, it's kind of the same thing. It's very situational. It's nice to have that extra damage, I guess, or potential damage, because people can just kind of deflect stuff in this game. The best way that I see using it is there's 2 ways to use it. You get a deflect off, and there's an awakening attack that I like to say I use whenever somebody is down on the ground after a critical strike. You get 1 free spell attack off on them, depending on the spell. Most of them hit. Or you can do what I'm doing right now on screen, where you're able to just spam a martial arts skill, which for most weapons I do not recommend because it's easy to parry, so you can still be deflected and critical striked out of this. So it's don't just spam anything. There's only a few martial arts that make it so you do a range attack, like this one that I'm doing now, the Earth Shaper, and a few others. So only use those ones that are range attacks, but for the most part, it's okay. It doesn't really change your playstyle tremendously. It doesn't make you instantly broken. So for me personally, I don't think the graces are, at least this one, is super worth grinding out. It's just extra something, extra fun, I guess you could say. But I hope you guys learned something from this. I hope you guys can see if the graces are worth it for you, and have a good one. Peace.